Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back on the channel. We got another Just Thought Lounge for y'all today, man. Police uncover killer's depraved plan. The murder of Ashley Elkins. Presented by who, Steve? Oh, I thought you were about to do it. Just Thought Lounge. Okay.
I was looking at the last name, but okay.
Oh.
No. Go ahead. My
Oh,
bad.
what'd I say?
I don't know. I was just looking at it. I was just stuck on this one. I was kind of like out of it.
Did I say Ashley Elkins?
No.
What'd I say?
Atkins.
Oh, my bad. I might did say Atkins because I'm like...
Yeah.
Because Atkins is a popular...
I was like,
No, it's Elkins. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apologize. But hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
Let's get it. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
On a cold winter morning in early 2025, mother of two, Ashley Elkins, disappeared after leaving her home in Warren, Michigan to run a few errands. 5 days later, Ashley's car was found parked outside of an apartment complex in Roseville, a few miles from where her cell phone location last pinged. The search for Ashley would lead to a disturbing crime scene, to hours of unsettling surveillance footage, and eventually sifting through acres of landfill.
Oh, is that the one girl?
As more and more evidence came to light, so did the truth.
Is this the one we was following earlier this year? Where the boyfriend or ex-baby daddy have called her over to the crib?
Oh, I don't know if this is the same.
It was in Michigan.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
And I know they said they were looking in a landfill for her body.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
But you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Hi there, I'm Kevin, and welcome to Just Thought Lounge. Today, we're taking a look at a very recent case unraveling in Michigan. It's a heartbreaking and disturbing story of a young mother's life cut short. Let's take a look. On the morning of January 2nd, 2025, 30-year-old Ashley Elkins left her house in Warren, Michigan to run a few errands. The mother of two sons, aged 7 and 10, left her boys with her younger sister. She was not meant to be away from them for very long. Ashley drove her silver Malibu to a 7-Eleven at around 8 a.m. that morning. She was captured parking and entering the store. Throughout the morning, she exchanged sporadic messages with her mother, Monica. At just after 9 o'clock, however, these messages abruptly ceased. Monica had a sixth sense that something was not right. At 9:06, she texted her daughter about an upsetting dream she had the night before, that her daughter's car had been stolen. The response she received unsettled her further. It read simply, "Aw, man." Such a strange response from her daughter.
No, I'm gonna be 100%. 100.
And to answer your question, yes, this is that.
No daughter is texting her unless your daughter just thugging it. A mother bond and a daughter's bond is different. You get what I'm saying? Especially when your mom's text you like that.
Right.
Now, a guy, maybe.
Yeah.
Or you might hear back. Because guys are typically short responsive. Only other female I know that's short responsive, and depending on the situation, like my sister. Mm-hmm. But she's like that with me. Typically not with my mom. Your brother, short responsive. But I'm sure none of you or your sister not short responsive with your mom. Me, I might be short responsive with my mom. It's because guys are more straight to the point. Nah, that reply just already for a mother. That's intuition right there speaking louder.
Especially when you were already speaking with your mom, you were already talking to her. You talked to her like I know, I'm pretty sure like somebody I talk to daily would know how like I text or like just even though that's short. Still, one I don't spell all man I don't spell that like that. For one. So if I ever spelled it like that, then that's a little strange. Like, I don't know. But you know how someone talks. And then you probably know someone, like, talks a little bit more. Be like, girl, what? Or I'll call you. I wouldn't even probably text you back. I'll call you so you can tell me, about the dream or something. Instead of text you back unless I'm, like, busy and I text you. But still, you'll know that the response is just a little strange.
Yeah.
Simply, "Aw, man." Such a strange response from her daughter. And after that, silence. Monica Elkins tried to FaceTime her daughter, but she didn't answer. She drove to her house, but Ashley had already left. Hours later, another family member received a text from Ashley stating that she was heading to a specific beauty supply store. Shortly after, her phone was turned off, and then later turned back on, though there was no further communication. Unable to reach her, the family did what they could to track her down. Ashley's sister, Alexis, tracked Ashley's phone using the Find My iPhone app, which showed her last known location was at an apartment in the 2900 block of Pinehurst Street in Roseville, Michigan. The address was a familiar one. It was the home of Ashley's ex-boyfriend, 32-year-old DeAndre Booker. Members of Ashley's family, including her mother, sister, and the father of her two boys, went out to the apartment to look around. Her car wasn't in the parking lot. There was no response at DeAndre's door. Monica spoke with police that evening. She could only speculate as to why Ashley would be at DeAndre's apartment that morning. They had broken up months earlier, and to her knowledge, they were no longer involved.
I'm telling you, it's not like why would she go over there today? I feel like because she has some financial problems, and he used a person like help out. And
the Elkins had reason to suspect DeAndre Booker had something to do with Ashley's disappearance. They had, at one time, accepted him as family. Ashley and DeAndre were together for approximately a year, during which time he met her relatives. They bonded over the holidays, and he regularly helped out with her boys. Though after their breakup the previous September, Ashley had consciously distanced herself from her ex. When he called, she did not answer. In the weeks before she went missing, Ashley told some family members that she believed DeAndre may have been following her. As soon as Ashley went missing, her family grew concerned that he may have abducted her. Just days before, DeAndre had attempted to trick Ashley into letting him into her house by making an appointment under a fake name with her hairstyling business, which she ran from home.
I remember that part.
the day he came to the house, he acted like he was a client, and he made an appointment with her. She was expecting that client, it was him. And they were in the house quiet. She told him to be quiet. He knocked on the front door and the side door, and then he left. And then here is 2 days later, she's gone.
5 days after she went missing, Ashley's silver Malibu was discovered in the parking lot of an apartment complex near to 13 Mile in Little Mac in Roseville. This location is 4 miles from the complex where her ex-boyfriend lived. The keys had been left on the seat.
I'm very concerned. I'm out here passing out flyers and I just got off work. I've been out here all weekend. I am concerned. She's a good person. She's a mother too. I mean, anything outside of that, that's the main focus right there. She has babies. So that's our focus as a family and as a community.
She loves her family, her kids. She would never just disappear for this many days.
Investigators began to trace Ashley's movements from the morning of January 2nd. A camera facing the parking lot of DeAndre Booker's apartment building on Pinehurst Street captured Ashley entering the lot that morning. She is shown wearing the same clothing she was wearing earlier at the 7-Eleven, an orange shirt, black jacket, and dark jeans. A few hours later, at just after noon, two figures were captured moving towards Ashley's vehicle. The male, in dark jeans, a black coat, and hat, appeared to be DeAndre.
That's not Ashley.
Go.
That doesn't look like the same height, and I think Ashley a little bit thicker than her. Yeah, Ashley's taller.
Yeah.
She comes from this. It appears she's taller and maybe a little bit more thicker than her. This one looks more smaller, and if you notice, she got the hoodie on. Mm-hmm. No hoodie.
Okay, that's okay.
So did you have somebody walk out with you that helped you? Cause you know they got a camera, you know?
The male, in dark jeans, a black coat, and hat, appeared to be DeAndre Booker. The woman, investigators assumed, must be Ashley. Except she was wearing different clothing. The angle...
Okay.
Oh, that's not her. And also, Ashley had braids in her hair.
Ashley is way taller.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley is about a good 3 inches taller. Because you see the height of how she get out the car, the head level, and then you go back to this chick.
Ashley. Except
is barely
she
even
was
taller
wearing
than a
different...
car.
Yeah, she's shorter. And like you said, the size, the height, and then this person has either a low haircut or whatever.
She got a beanie on.
She has a beanie on, but
and
still,
with a mask. Because there's... I know y'all can't see it. Let me see if I just blow it up for him real fast. Hold on. Gotta turn it back. Oh, shoot. I might be...
Don't worry about it.
Right here, y'all might can see it. She has a mask on. She has a mask and a beanie on with the hood to try to hide her identity. But who knows, man? I don't know. But you was trying to say, my bad.
No, I was just saying. Also, the hair was different. That's all I was saying.
But if she got a beanie and a hood on, the hair is gonna be
braids. I could tell someone has braids with a beanie. I wear braids a lot. I could still tell if someone has braids in their hair. A beanie, you're not tucking your hair up in the beanie.
So you put the beanie on. What I'm saying, you put the hoodie on. You can hold your. It's a hoodie on too.
I got you.
Clothing. The angle of the camera did not allow for an accurate identification. The couple got into the car. After a pause and brief exchange, the woman got into the driver's side. They took a left out of the car.
But also, if it's Ashley's car, why she immediately go to the passenger side? And he said, "No, I need you to go to the driver because you got to make it seem like you the one driving the car. It's your car."
Complex. The car never returned.
Who would help though?
2 days after Ashley went missing, DeAndre placed a call to Roseville police, telling them that he suspected his apartment had been broken into. He had not stayed there the night before, nor did he meet officers at his door when they arrived to investigate. Officers reported that they found the door to the unit unlocked and sitting slightly ajar. For this reason, they let themselves inside. As they made their way through the living room and down the hallway towards the bedrooms and the bathroom, they noted a number of curious and unsettling signs, ones that indicated that the apartment had been the location of a brutal, likely deadly incident. The unit had been very recently cleaned using a significant amount of bleach. The scent of cleaning products lingered in the air. On the sofa, a pair of yellow rubber gloves sat discarded on the cushion. A laptop and headphones sat out on the tabletop in plain view, suggesting the apartment had not, in fact, been burgled. It was in the bathroom where alarm bells went off, prompting officers to immediately seal off the scene and call for...
Why the fuck would he call the police and say my house a stage of break-in? That doesn't make sense, do it?
Further support. 2 bottles of bleach sat out, one on the counter next to the sink, and a second on the floor next to the bathtub. The shower curtain was missing. The plug to the bath drain was in the middle of the tub. The drain itself appeared to have small items sitting just inside it.
Oh.
Using a pair of tweezers, the responding officer pulled the visible bits of debris from the drain. Remnants of a blood-like substance had been caught on a few hairs. Also visible to the naked eye were small spatter stains on the tiles, against the side of the bathtub, on the baseboards, the floor, and on the back of the bathroom door.
I'm gonna go and let you know. An average human cannot clean up a murder scene. The average human cannot clean up spotless a murder scene because you're not looking for the smallest, minute things. There are people actually who do this for a living, and they clean up scenes like this, and they make it appears that nothing, and you won't even smell the aroma of cleaner. They know what to use. You know what I'm saying? That's bro. What the? So this doesn't necessarily mean this is where it happened at. This would mean where they dismembered the body, though. Right? Or what you think?
I mean, I'm pretty sure, it would have happened inside the apartment.
No, I'm saying in the bathroom.
Oh, you're talking about the bathroom. See,
Yeah.
you be talking so vaguely. I don't know what you be saying. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, it was just my bad.
The countertop surrounding the sink was mostly clean, but the cupboard doors below were not. From the bathroom, attention was drawn down the hallway, where spatter was noted on the closet door and the walls. In the kitchen, searchers found a box of heavy-duty garbage bags. A few had been used. There was also a second set of lighter pink-colored bags that seemed to be used throughout the rest of the unit. The waste bin in the kitchen was empty. A fresh, heavy-duty garbage bag was placed inside. A mop showed the signs of an attempted cleanup. Later, a forensic team applied a luminol solution to the walls and floors and revealed the extent of cleaning that had been undertaken in the bathroom and hallway.
Oh, you also have to wipe the
A
floor.
plumber was then called in to take apart the pipes in the apartment. From the drain in the bathtub, they pulled out a bullet fragment, one silver hooped-style earring, and a small clump of hair.
Oh. Hold on. How the fuck the bullet get in the drain? You get what I'm saying? What you want me to go back to?
No, I was about to, because I was like, is this her hair? No, I was trying to, not go back, because it'll be at the beginning. I was trying to see how her hair was. Or did she have her hair like in a ponytail? I can't remember how she had her hair. But
She be wearing braids.
well, I'm talking about like from the convenience store when she had walked in like 7-Eleven or something. Because you can kind of see it a little bit better there.
Oh, yeah, 9:55.
a.m. that morning. She was captured parking and entering the store. Throughout the morning, she exchanged
She did.
Oh, yeah, she has, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it?
She actually has long braids because I don't know if you see it right here.
She was captured parking and entering the
It's
store.
down here,
Throughout the morning,
Braids-
she
her braids-
exchanged spray
like all the way down below the butt. That's a lot of braids. What you pondering on? Huh? You thinking about something? I didn't know all this had happened though.
I just knew about,
She was missing.
I knew about the text messages the mom texted her, and then I knew that she went over. I knew like those, but I didn't know like all like the full details, the full story, all that like this that they found. I didn't know all this stuff.
Cause we heard about her missing. I remember that for a fact. The text messages. We heard about they were suspecting the.
Oh, and then I heard about him like doing the appointment, trying to come.
Yeah, we heard about that.
I knew about that, but
like a lot
I
of
didn't know all
details.
this. That's so sad, man.
tub. They pulled out a bullet fragment, one silver hooped-style earring, and a small clump of hair. Underneath the couch, police found a handgun. It was registered to DeAndre Booker. Ashley Elkins entered her ex-boyfriend's apartment on the morning of January 2nd, and it was now heartbreakingly obvious that she did not leave alive. The same camera that captured Ashley entering the complex that morning also caught DeAndre back and forth from his unit to the parking lot and surrounding areas for hours later that day. At about 3 p.m., DeAndre carried what appeared to be a large cardboard box towards a dumpster that sat in the far corner of the parking lot, to the top right view of the camera. It was dark by the time he resumed his activities outside. At around 11:15, a figure is shown crossing the street to the 7-Eleven. From there, the figure returns, pushing a shopping cart.
Why you need a shopping cart?
Wow.
Shortly afterwards, he emerges again, this time carrying a pink bag to the dumpster. These trips to various garbage dumpsters around the complex continue for hours. At 1 a.m., he carries a larger, heavy-duty black garbage.
They dismembered this girl body in that tub, bro. And brought her out piece by piece. You know how fucked up you gotta be? Wow.
Bag to the north parking lot, where another dumpster was used to dispose of another bag. By 4 a.m., a figure that again emerges from his building is captured walking, visible only in silhouette along the tree line that separates Pinehurst Complex from the buildings next to it. Again, the figure carried a large dark bag towards a dumpster.
And it's heavy.
Then is shown returning to DeAndre's building, no longer carrying the trash bag. Footage captured just after 4 a.m. on January 3rd is the most disturbing. DeAndre reemerges with the shopping cart, but it is no longer empty. DeAndre first walked towards the dumpster on the left side of the parking lot and finds the fence blocking his path. He is seen backtracking with his cart and then pushing it along the walkway to the right of the screen, eventually reaching the dumpster at the far left corner of the camera's vision. His movements at this point are almost entirely concealed by the darkness. However, analysis of shadows revealed DeAndre attempting to lift a heavy object from the cart into the dumpster. He fails at first and must collect the object from the ground, and with some effort, he is able to lift it in. He then appears to empty more items from the cart into the bin. DeAndre is captured at the dumpster for nearly 5 full minutes. It was just before 5 a.m. By the time police uncovered the surveillance footage from around the apartment complex, the garbage collection had already taken place. The items that DeAndre had so painstakingly disposed of in the dead of the night were gone. There were, however, traces left behind. Police seized the dumpsters and began analyzing the contents. Forensic teams found traces of blood in the bottom of the container. These samples returned a match to Ashley Elkins. The same was true when testing was completed on the samples taken from inside of DeAndre's apartment. Ashley's DNA was an overwhelming percentage match to these samples, taken from the bathroom, the hallway, and elsewhere inside the unit.
We met with Chief Berlin and we met with multiple deputy chiefs, and they gave us an update on what was found yesterday. What they indicated was there was substantial evidence collected at the home of the ex-boyfriend. They also indicated that based upon that evidence, that Ashley was murdered. They don't have her body at this time. They do have good leads on where her body is. They have a...
You know, the biggest thing I always wonder in this situation, and not putting anything on her, But with the fact that he just showed up to your house, right, 2 days prior, and you didn't open the door for him, and family members over there, you was telling them to be quiet, because that was one thing that was a talking point when this first broke. Is if you was like seems to be so in fear of him at that moment, what led you to go that day? No, I'm not, and I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying that's like a big link. Like, did he contact her? I'm saying like on that end, like did he lure her there? Was she expecting to go meet somebody else? And like that's one of my biggest questions, though, is what drove her to. And then who is this other chick that was there? And what allowed you to get yourself involved in some bullshit for somebody else,
Good leads on where her body is. They have a strong suspicion of where she may be.
So sad.
The boys, 10, 7 years old,
Yes.
won't have a mom anymore.
No, they won't.
What happens next for them?
It's going to take a lot of family. Everyone here is going to take the love and support of the family. They do have their father. They have grandparents. Everyone's going to embrace them and support them. That's actually starting now. The healing starts now.
Investigators learned that trash from the dumpster where DeAndre had emptied his cart would be taken to a transfer station on Grosbeck Highway in Roseville, where it would then be loaded onto another truck and taken to a landfill in Lenox Township. Beginning on January 13th and continuing for 5 straight days, officers from 15 law enforcement agencies combed through a targeted area of 6.5 acres of the Pine Tree Acre landfill. Its total area measures over 370 acres. The trash was sifted through 2 inches at a time as systematically as possible, in the hope of discovering any items linked to the murder, or, if they were fortunate, locating Ashley's remains.
Well, we got some objects we are taking back for processing. We're not sure if they're related to the case or not, so we got to do some more work on that. I think we're in the right spot. We just got more work ahead of us.
After a week of searching, the efforts ceased. No remains were found. In the days...
You know how fucked up that is, bro? Like, even if you dismember them, they was able to locate, possibly cremate, and the kids can have their mom ashes or something. The kids, they don't even have a burial to go and say, hey, I'm going to visit mom today. Or, hey, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They have nothing. You took everything from them.
Every single thing. The kids, the family, and then to know what you did and to know where her body, her remains are, but you can never recovered them. And then that is devastating.
These kids are at the age that they're gonna live with this for the rest of their lives.
Yeah,
There's no, well, they're young, they'll be able to.
No,
They will know every detail for the rest of their lives. Them kids gonna need help, like, for a long period of time. Mom was just here. Mom left us here and she never returned.
To go run errands, to go out just for a couple hours, to never come home. You leaving with your sister, to never return home.
And no reason is the correct reason, like, why you did what you did, you know what I'm saying? But what is the reason? Like, why? Mm-hmm. Y'all didn't even date about a year. You that possessive of someone? And being possessive of someone is never good. You know? You like...
were found. In the days immediately following Ashley's disappearance, investigators had spoken with DeAndre over the phone twice. During those conversations, he told them that he had met with Ashley at his home on the morning of January 2nd. She came by just to talk sometimes, he claimed. He told them that she left his place on the same day and that he had not heard from her since. When asked if she had left wearing the same clothing as when she arrived, he said yes. When asked to confirm that she left in her silver Malibu, he again said yes. These were, of course, easily disprovable statements. So, as investigators continued to compile a case against him for murder and to search for Ashley, they arrested DeAndre Booker for lying to a peace officer. DeAndre was eventually located at a girlfriend's home in Flint. Law enforcement had been able to track him to the location from the cameras and phone data beginning on January 3rd. At just before 6 a.m., after hours of disposing items in dumpsters, an Uber driver...
Like, you have a... I do know it's a control thing, and it's like one of those... I know, but you have a whole girlfriend. You have moved on, supposedly, right? Why are you still... I know, but it's still, like, questions that I always, like, ask, because this is... It shouldn't be happening, but this is stuff you see a lot.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like, you've moved on. Why are you so pressed to, like...
Also, whatever female
that
helped him, what makes you think if he got away with this, he wouldn't do it to you? What in your right mind says...
It's the person that helped you, the girlfriend?
No, I don't need to know.
I'm not trying to put...
Because
but I know, hopefully we find out.
Because I ain't gonna lie. 100% somebody assisted him. Because we saw him leave the home.
We saw Ashley go in, come out, and for y'all two to come out.
To me, that's 100% proof that that other individual should not only one or two, no, one, should be charged with murder as well. Because you was
even if
actively
you didn't help
there
with the cleanup or the aftermath, you were there and you knew that something took place and you did not report it.
And you helped with the... So that's not accessory after the fact. Because accessory after the fact, I'm not on a crime scene and I'm assisting you. You were on the crime scene and you assisted him. You are an accomplice.
Yeah.
And whoever that is, I don't fucking care. They need to be charged with murder as well.
Facts.
Collected DeAndre outside of the Motor City pawn shop, which is located near to his apartment. Cameras showed him disposing of a few items there as well before he caught a ride. The Uber dropped him in Flint, where police would find him days later. At the girlfriend's, they found DeAndre's clothing, identical to the items worn by the figure captured on camera disposing of bags of bloody evidence. His black coat with the fur-lined hood, dark ripped jeans, and a black hat. When DeAndre was arrested in Flint, investigators obtained his cell phone along with a search warrant allowing them to access its data. What they found was disturbing. It also painted a picture of Ashley's likely fate. Beginning on December 29th, 2 days before he booked the hair appointment under a fake name in an attempt to gain entry into...
I bet you any money he was about to do that at her house that day. Because he was under an alias, so the alias committed the crime, not me.
Yeah.
Ashley's home, DeAndre searched 9mm silencer, Roseville, Michigan, and Murder Out of Rage X. After trying to see Ashley and being turned away, he searched shotgun through pillow and can you track location when phone is off?
Wow.
As well as the disturbing and revealing question, what happens to trash after it's picked up? There were also indications that DeAndre was plotting ways to escape justice. In the days after the murder, while at the house in Flint, he searched what to do on the run, how to beat a polygraph, and finally, delete Google history. As DeAndre Booker was arraigned on his initial charges, the search for Ashley continued. He was held on a $250,000 bond.
And do you believe, based on evidence that you have or more that you'll look at, that you will find Ashley?
I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic.
I'd like to go ahead and tell you yes, but it's only if somebody or evidence points to where that happens. Somebody may cooperate in the investigation. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but I'm hopeful.
Can you repeat what was said this morning in regard to the suspect being in a vehicle with a female, I believe, and then came back alone? So did he have help? Can you talk about the relevance of why that was introduced today?
We believe he acted alone. There was a video portion of a second.
Man, fuck this shit, bro. Y'all, I hate when they do that shit. We believe he acted alone. Bro, you literally got him on camera with another accomplice. You have enough evidence to, it's easier to go after him and not the other person. The other person could have been the trigger. The other person could have pulled the trigger. He lured her in and pow. And there go the murder.
Don't know what happened in the apartment.
But I know two people came out. Two people tried to disguise themselves. Got in her car, poured it off, and parked it somewhere else. Two people should be charged with the murder and not just one. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That is fucked up.
Was introduced today.
We believe he acted alone. There was a video portion of a second female. It was investigated thoroughly. She was not involved. She was unwitting.
Shut the fuck up.
She was not a... Okay.
Shut the fuck up, y'all. Lazy.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to say what I'm saying. A lot of police officers are lazy as fuck, and I don't care what anybody says. You're talking to somebody who has experienced it. Bro, I come from a household. Bro, lazy. Capital L-A-Z-Y, lazy. A lot of them. Am I saying every last one of them? No. But a high percentage of them are fucking lazy at their damn job. They look for conviction rate and all that matters. They got somebody, we can say, hey, here's the family, we have a suspect. No, the family, they have two suspects. They decided to take it's better to 100% prove this case than try to prove me. If I'm a family member, if you can charge both, at least I can say you tried. At least at the end of the day, I can say you tried. And I can never blame you. But you not trying, I'm looking at you as a lazy ass motherfucker. That shit pissed me off, bro.
Since his arraignment, DeAndre Booker's appearances in court have been characterized by unpredictable and unhinged behavior. At his pretrial hearing in August 2025, DeAndre at first refused to sit while in court, even as Ashley's mother took the stand.
Mr. Booker, I was told earlier that you did not want to sit. You can sit if you wish, but if you don't want, you can stand.
And this is intimidation tactic. Because
that's exactly what it is.
He has always been fucked up in the head, and as soon as he step foot in your house, he ain't fuck with you. And that's what it is. That's solely what it is. He like, yeah, in his head is, yeah, I did it, and you can't do it. Because he took something precious from you. And now he's standing over you and trying to, you know?
No response, so with that, you need a question, witness.
And he got a smirk on his face.
Judge, I want to place on the record an objection to the defendant posture.
And this bitch, you ain't tough.
No.
She's 10 times tougher than you because she's literally sitting across from a fucking monster. She is the tough one here, not your bitch ass. Because I want you to keep that same energy for the rest of your life long as you in jail. Every time a motherfucker try your ass, be on that same damn time and don't say not today. Don't say not today. Be ready to put them up every single time. And you better win every single fight you have. Because this time you're going to be fighting against men and not women. You're very strong and very stand tall when it comes down to women. Keep that same energy against all the men that you finna have a run into when you're behind them bars.
I want to place on the record an objection to the defendant posturing in this manner in an attempt, my opinion, to intimidate witnesses that are going to be testifying against them today. That's the court runs its courtroom the way it sees fit, and I recognize that, but I didn't want to just place it on the record.
By this time, DeAndre's sordid past had come to light. A veteran of the U.S. Army, DeAndre had gone AWOL in 2017 and was later, less than honorably, discharged. State prosecutors revealed that he had prior counts of both larceny and fraud. The 32-year-old was unemployed at the time of his arrest. Over several days in his pretrial hearing, evidence of his guilt was meticulously outlined. During this time, he routinely refused to get dressed or leave his cell to attend the hearing in person.
Coward.
Attempts to connect him to the proceedings via video link while partially covered by a blanket mostly failed when he would not agree to stop screaming and cursing. When his video feed was unmuted, DeAndre could be heard screaming, "Let me go."
DeAndre Booker, can you hear the court? If George is asking you, you can hear
He's a coward, bro.
Your Honor, it's obvious to me that Mr. Booker is in the cell. He's not making himself available for visibility purposes. And I can let the court know that based upon my conversations and meetings with Mr. Booker.
Just 1 second, please. It's real clear to the court that Mr. Booker is screaming. He's in the jail cell. Rather than just listen to that, I don't know if you can hear us there, but if you would have him muted, please.
State prosecutors outlined their case through testimony by responding officers, detectives, and lab technicians. They also revealed one missing piece of the puzzle: the identity of the mystery woman who drove Ashley's Malibu from the complex on the day she disappeared.
Come on,
It was speculated that she might have been an accomplice. The truth is that this woman was a family member who testified she had been manipulated.
Oh.
Payne Barksdale is the adopted daughter of DeAndre.
Now I need to know.
The adoptive daughter.
Hold on. Now I need to know what's the time period between Ashley's arrival and when they left out. I think he said it, but he said it in the beginning. I need to know that detail. Mm-hmm. And then I need to know, is there any other footage of her arriving on the scene? Does she arrive at the house before Ashley gets there, or does she? Because y'all have that footage. Don't get it twisted. Y'all got that footage. Does she arrive before or after Ashley?
And she doesn't stay in an apartment complex, right?
That too.
She doesn't also, because sometimes other family members, they stay in the same, Does she stay in an apartment complex? And like you said, did she arrive before, or was she already there when Ashley got there?
Or did she arrive
Because
after?
if she was already there when Ashley got there and this happened, what do you mean you manipulate? What do you mean by that?
She was a witness to a murder and is willingly assisted. That's an accomplice. I don't give a fuck.
Especially if I didn't go to authorities,
right
once
after.
I was able to get away from him and report this, then what you mean?
Facts.
So I would like to know those details.
Been manipulated. Payne Barksdale is the adopted daughter of DeAndre Booker's sister. Though less than a decade separated them by age, Payne had grown up adoring the man she viewed as her uncle. He had been a supportive figure in her young life.
They're not that far of age, right? He's 30, what?
2.
Less than a decade. She's probably about 25. Even though y'all close in age, have y'all ever anything?
After gradually losing touch over the years, The two had only recently reconnected. On the morning of January 2nd, DeAndre asked his niece to do him a favor. Could she come by in the early afternoon and move his friend's car?
He called me and he said that he needed his friend's vehicle to be removed from his apartment complex because he didn't want to get in trouble.
Now, his apartment complex, had you ever been there before?
No, that was my first time.
Do you know the address?
No, I do not.
Do you know what city it's in?
Roseville.
So he called you and said he needed help with moving a car, is that what you're saying?
Yes. It was a coworker. It was a male coworker. He said that he had went to his house. The car wasn't registered, so it didn't have any plates. He had just bought the vehicle. He didn't have a license. And so with me having a license, he wanted me to drive it to his coworker's house.
Lies. Want me to tell you one thing, how I know for a fact this is a lie? You said he don't have a license. He just, when y'all first went out, he went to the driver's side. You immediately went to the passenger side. If it was always up for you to move the car, also, how are y'all going to get back to where you are at if he needs you to help him move in the car, but he doesn't have a driver's license to drive? That doesn't make sense. You're lying. Also, you immediately went to the passenger side. You were the one supposed to be driving. You would have immediately went to the driver's side, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not dumb.
Me having a license, he wanted me to drive it to his coworker's house. He said the cops was hot in the area. So me having a license, if I was to get pulled over, I wouldn't be in trouble. So
yeah, you would, because you'd be driving a car that's not registered to you. You don't know what it had. That's still taking a risk. I'm not finna just hop in a car that doesn't belong to the individual that's in the car with me. He telling you any kind of story, nigga could be lying. I'm not driving nobody else's car.
You said something about the tags and
that doesn't, bro. Come on, who the fuck?
Police are like, well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not about to be moving no car. You ain't got no tags. You ain't got no this. You ain't got. No.
How the fuck y'all believe in these lies?
So at some point on January 2nd of this year, do you go to the defendant's apartment?
Yes, he requested Uber.
Who requested it?
DeAndre requested Uber from me, from my apartment to go to his apartment.
Payne followed DeAndre's directions to the location of an apartment complex he claimed was home to his friend, and they left the car there. He told her his friend wanted the keys left on the seat. Before ordering an Uber to drive them back, he carried a bag from the car to a nearby dumpster and disposed of it. The final stop DeAndre asked Payne to make was to a nearby beauty supply store. Cameras captured the Uber in the far right edge.
See, does it make sense? Because what was the alibi? The alibi was saying she's going to a beauty supply store. Why the fuck would he need you to go to a beauty supply store? He knew
said
you.
The alibi.
The alibi, well, not alibi,
but the one of the text messages.
Yeah.
But she texted to her sister, right, or to
the
mom,
sister.
To her sister.
Sisters.
Yeah, about something at the beauty supply store. And I'm questioning, why do you need me to go to? What you told me, you need to get something for your girlfriend or something? I would like to know. Well, she about to say, I guess.
Man, she was there and helped him get away with this murder, bro.
Was to a nearby beauty supply store. Cameras captured the Uber in the far right edge of its frame, driving into the store parking lot. Payne exited the car and entered the store, while DeAndre waited in the vehicle. He asked her to pick up a couple of items. Investigators suspect that this is when Ashley's cell phone was powered back on, in an attempt to register her location at the store and not at DeAndre Booker's apartment.
And then he asked me, if you turn a phone off, will anyone still see your location? I said, whatever location the phone was at before the phone was turned off, then yes. And then he asked if him and I could share locations.
So when he asked you this was after you were at County Beauty with the defendant, correct?
Yes.
And none of this And none of this
was alarming.
Was alarming to you. For one, you've never been to his apartment before. I don't know, like if y'all talk on a regular or whatever.
They had kind of drifted apart.
Okay, well, all of this, you just all of a sudden text me or call me and ask me to come do you a favor about moving a car, this and that. You want me to go to the beauty supply? You ask me these weird questions,
Bro.
sharing location, talking about, like, I'm gonna be like, something up.
I'm not doing none of that.
Me and my brain, I'm gonna be like, something's up. I get everybody ain't on the same, but I'm going to be like, that is a little suspicious to me.
She was dropped off by Wesley at his apartment.
Uber?
And if an Uber drop you off, where do they normally typically drop you off at? Typically, not all the time, right in front of the building.
Yeah.
I need to see the timestamps. Was she dropped off before or after? Because she would have dropped off in what? Right?
Oh yeah, I need to know as well.
Because the Uber, Uber timestamp. You will have the Uber time.
Or I would just need to, once it's over, once the
pick
video
up
over,
and deliver.
If he did say like the time from when Ashley arrived to the time they came out, I would like to know that. But I don't know if it will tell me what I really need, like what you.
We won't know because we don't know hers.
True. I don't know, man. That's.
The preliminary hearing in August 2025 unveiled an impressive 200 pieces of evidence. Considering the volume of information...
Damn, hold on. When was it?
The preliminary hearing in August 2025 unveiled an impressive 200 pieces of evidence. Considering the volume of information presented, Judge Bodeker agreed with the defense's request to extend a ruling until the full court transcripts, along with every piece of evidence, can be thoroughly reviewed. This process is expected to take several months. At that time, further arguments are likely to be presented before a decision is made about whether DeAndre Booker will continue to trial. For Ashley Elkins' family, the investigation had provided many answers, though of course not complete closure. The question remains, what could possibly have caused the rage towards Ashley that DeAndre referenced in his searches days before she disappeared? What motive could he have had to take his ex-girlfriend from her children?
Can you describe their relationship? Have you been around them when they were?
Yeah, he was around my whole family. When I say I thought he was the one who was going to marry her, he was good to our kids. He played ball with them. He took me to their haircuts. He was there. He was always at my house. I cooked. He was part of the family. So I'm just really shook that he would do something like this.
I didn't see what was the problem.
So we accepted him. We accepted you in our family. Mm-hmm. You met her grandmother, you met her aunt, you met all her father's side of the family. You were good to those boys. You know, you didn't think that how it would affect those boys, the ones you got their haircut, the ones you kept sometimes when she had to run errands, the ones you played ball with, the ones you took to the park. You didn't care about them.
A GoFundMe page has been launched to raise money intended for a trust to financially support Ashley's two young sons. They remain in the care of their father and other family members. A link to the page can be found in the description below. As of the publication of this documentary, Ashley Elkins has not been found. And that was the tragic case of Ashley Elkins.
That is so disturbing, bro.
R.I.P. for sure, man. She didn't deserve any of that at all. Sick ass individual, bro. And honestly, the mom is asking why, but the thing she failed to realize, she might be answering every single question of why. Because he feels those, I'm spending time with your kids. I'm bonding with your kids. I'm doing this. I was supposed to be the one for you. And you up and leave me. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Everything that the mom stated right there is could be. I'm not saying it's a definite, but it could be the reason why he felt as though it was okay for him to do what he did. You get what I mean? In his mind, his sick ass mind. Y'all spend us up, man. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
We
are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.